Hello, and welcome to Mind Your Head, a space for people to share their stories, talk openly and honestly about their own mental health challenges, and to give some listeners some comfort in knowing you're not alone. This episode is brought to you by TLC Recovery Centre on the Sunshine Coast. Head to TLC Sunshine Coast, use the code TLC15MYH to receive 15% off and experience it for yourself. Hey guys, we're back down here on Alex Hill, asking strangers another question. This week's question is, what can't you live without? For me personally, when I'm going through bad days, when I'm going through good days, the thing that grounds me the most is exercise. So that's the thing I definitely can't live without. It doesn't always have to mean going to the gym. It can mean coming down here for a surf, for a swim, catching up with mates, going for a run, whatever it is. For me personally, that exercise is the thing that grounds me the most, that centers me when things are going good, but also when things are going bad. So it'll be interesting to see people's opinions and perspectives around what they can't live without, especially this day and age with kids growing up with social media and us older fellas. So let's get after it.
Yeah.
So I've got a mental health podcast, and every week I come down here and the audience sends in questions for me to ask people.
Okay.
So this week's question is, what can't you live without?
I would say my mum, who's over there.
That's
I
nice.
love my mum. So yeah, she's like my best friend. I like hang out with her every day, so couldn't live without her.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What is it, the connection with you and your mum, is it?
So, I think because she's just been with me through everything, and she's always been there for me and helps me with everything, big or small.
Yeah. How important has that been for you? Because I think about my relationship with my mum.
Yeah.
How old are you?
17.
So when I was 17, I was just like, mum was like the enemy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now, I'm a little bit older, mum's like my best friend as well.
Yeah.
So how important is it to be at a young age and have your mum being your best friend?
She definitely, I wouldn't say my best friend when I was a little bit younger.
Yeah.
We went through a couple of stages, but I think growing up and I left school after year 10. So I think just in the importance of coming out into the real world, and just how much she's helped me through it, and how much I realised I needed her too.
Isn't it funny, when you get a little bit older, you realise how much your mum or your parents do for you? It's not until you wait till you sort of move out and start surviving by yourself. You go, holy shit, how did you guys do that? Raise all those kids and that sort of thing. So do you want to get her in?
100%. Come in, mum.
You sure? A quick cameo.
Come on.
You look great.
We're matchy-matchy today.
She answered the question with you. She can't live without you.
Oh,
so what can't you live without?
Family and health.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. As you get older, you actually realise how much health is important.
Yeah.
If you don't have your family and your health, you don't have much.
Has that changed as you sort of gotten older? Because I think for me, I didn't really care too much about my health when I was sort of a bit younger, and it was not until I've sort of hit 30 when I realised, like you said, everything fails if you just sort of don't have your health.
And I think when you're younger, you're focused on money. And you're focused on this and this. And then you go 30s, 40s, and I'm in my 50s now, and I go, holy crap, things aren't as easy anymore, and there's more aches and pains, and you got to look after yourself more.
How are you guys looking after yourselves?
Walking.
Is that your remedy? Is that your therapy?
At the end of the day,
every day we walk here.
Madeline used to swim, she's a big competitive swimmer. Yeah. She's gone through a lot of health issues in the last 12 months, which has taken her away from competing, which mentally has really, you found it hard.
Yeah.
So I guess now this is our therapy.
Yeah.
Every afternoon.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, in Lillibus. So we're lucky. We are very grateful. Yeah. And it's about being grateful.
It is about being grateful, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely.
We live in a pretty nice part of the world, don't we? Yeah.
So we can't complain.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but it's true, if you don't have your health, then no.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we know, even with Madeline in the last 12 months, you've had a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
Everyone goes through.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, good outlook. I love that. Yes.
You do your best.
You do, don't you? Thanks very much, guys. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
And have a good day.
Thank you.
No worries. See you later. Hey, what's your name?
I'm Tonya.
I'm Elliot. Nice to meet you. Just hold that next to your mouth. So I have a mental health podcast, and every week I come down here and ask strangers questions.
Yep.
My audience chooses the questions I ask everyone. Mm-hmm. So this week's question is, what can't you live without?
Good relationships.
Good relationships. Why is that?
People are so important to us, and to hold them close and to understand them, I think is really, really important. So both my son and my partner are just incredibly, incredibly important. Family members, the whole bit. So it's those relationships for me.
Has that grown stronger over time, so as you got a bit older?
I think you become aware of what are good relationships, actually. And so you get rid of the people that aren't good for you.
Bullshit.
The no dickhead policy. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely found that as I've gotten a bit older, I've appreciated and found a deeper love for my parents. I think when I was a bit younger, I think I was a bit more selfish and self-centered and immature, that I didn't realise until I moved away from home and travelled the world, that I realised like how much I love mum and dad. And the time that I was gone, the time that they was gone, I really noticed how much they were aging. And I was just like, oh my God, like mum and I've only got a short amount of time with my mum and dad.
You only got so many Christmases.
And I'm like, I've really got to cherish those important relationships. And even like what you said there is, I've had relationships that have dropped off just because I just don't value or have a high priority.
And they don't value you.
Yeah.
So why keep them around? If they're not going to build you up and support you and be good for you, and you can't be good for them, why have it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for that.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your walk.
See ya.
See you, mate. How you going?
How are you?
Good, I'm Elliot. What's your name?
Nice to meet you, Vanessa.
Vanessa, nice to meet you, Vanessa. You just put that next to your mouth. Did Harry tell you what we're doing?
He did, yes.
Yeah. So obviously this question this week is what can't you live without?
Yes. Definitely me time at the moment.
Oh, you time.
Me time.
Why is that?
And that consists of a variation of exercise, reading, podcasting.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, hectic year, and 2026 is my year.
It's on the up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Has that changed, sort of putting yourself first?
Yes.
Yeah, it has.
And I can already see the difference.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What were you like before?
Just you're like putting everyone else's needs first. Have 3 kids. 2 of them are adults, but still get treated like kids.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Yeah.
They remind me that they're adults when it suits them, and then like
when they need something.
No.
Yeah, there'll always be those little boy, Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And have you seen yourself improve, or things change, putting yourself first? Because I think for me, I went through the same process where I don't think it was people pleasing, or I just wanted to do everything else for everyone else, and I was always last.
Yeah.
And I just saw like my physical health, my mental health just plummet.
Yeah.
And as soon as I started saying no to people, or no to things, or things that I didn't like, and actually said yes to things I did like, regardless if I got judged for it or whatever it is, I started to be more happy. I got more energy. My sleep got better.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
Yeah,
That's my
it's the same as yours.
Literally.
Yeah.
Even like things like if I don't feel like drinking with my friends, I'm just like, you know what? I've had enough. I've had a good time. I'm stopping here, and I call it.
I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I shouldn't feel guilt or shame.
I don't waste a day the next day, and it's just awesome.
Because I quit drinking 2 years ago, and my mates when I sort of went through that process to begin with, they're like, "Oh, let's come out for one beer," and I go, "No, like I don't. I'm sorry, but." I don't like it anymore. And then the next day, they're like, oh, it was a good night. I go, it wasn't a good night. We've been doing it for years. It's the same night.
It's the same thing. And how's your head today?
Yeah, exactly. But I got up, 6 in the morning, and I've enjoyed my time here. And I feel the exact same way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm glad. We're on the same page.
Yeah, we're on the same page. Thanks very much.
You're
it was
very
really
welcome.
nice to meet you.
You too.
Enjoy your walk.
Thanks.
See you later. What's your name? David, I'm Elliot.
Everyone calls me DG.
DG, nice. Just hold that next to your mouth.
Yep.
So I've got a mental health podcast, and every week I come down here and ask questions of strangers.
Yep.
My audience chooses the questions I ask you guys.
Yep.
So this week's question is, what can't you live without?
And sorry, what was your name?
Elliot.
Elliot. Nice to meet you, Elliot.
Yeah, you too.
I can't live without books.
Oh, books. Big reader.
Big reader.
Yeah, always been that way?
Yeah, and I think you're a young fella. I think in that...
Am I?
Yeah, you are. They're especially powerful. They're especially powerful for me when you're crossing over that bridge from being a young fella to being who you want to be.
Yeah.
And you'll find a lot of bits of people you can be in books if you can't find them in life.
What are your, for the audience, what are your top 3?
Yeah, hello audience.
What are your top 3 books? Going, like you said,
going from boy to man, that sort of crossover period that's going to help the next transition? Or the ones that affect you the most?
How old's your audience?
Between 18, the oldest audience will be about 70s. So it's a big age gap there.
Well, I found a lot of how to be a good man in Terry Pratchett's Discworld.
Yes.
In the Guards arc, you find out about power and responsibility and how strength is not about power over, but power through. So I'd recommend Terry Pratchett's Discworld. If you're a smart kid and you're living in the library and feeling alone, I'd read Ender's Game to find out about making the place inside your mind a good place to be until you can find an elder who can show you the way. And then when things are getting grim, non-fiction recommendation, hard book to find, but you can usually get a cheap copy, is called Nothing Less Than Victory.
Yeah.
It's first-person accounts of D-Day. It's just letters from men like you and me. It just is the one day, and it starts with like swimmers having to swim up onto the D-Day beach to work out where the tanks are going to land.
Yeah.
And one writes home about swimming in towards France. You could see the lights.
Yeah.
So Alex heads down here. He mentioned swimming in, but then knowing you've got to turn around and swim back to a submarine that you can't see, and do it by dead reckoning. And this young fella,
they would have been so young at the time.
He's like 19.
He's 19, yeah.
And talking about the moment when he
blows my mind, all those stories. Like one of my favourite books is Happiest Man on Earth.
Yep, I know the one.
You know the one?
Yes.
And just reading that and just thinking like, the things that I used to complain about, and then reading his book and realising that all the things that he's gone through, and then migrating to Australia and have the happiest life in the world, despite, losing his parents to the Holocaust, losing his sister, losing pretty much everyone he knows, start a new life, and just be so grateful for it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what a great perspective he's left on us.
So it's not a book, but what I can't live without is history.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed that book.
Yeah, I love that book.
So my family tree looks like a right angle triangle because I'm from the second marriage.
Okay.
So I'm from the Catholic side of the family.
Yeah.
The Jewish side of the family just disappears in between 1940 and 1945 for some reason.
Wow.
And I sat down with my uncle who was a Holocaust survivor and his partner, and we had dinner together, and he lives in Germany. And I was like, how do you live here?
Yeah. What do you say?
And he said, well, the Germans and the Jews, we've seen each other like no one else has.
Yeah.
And he points up the street and says, one of the guards lives up the street here. But after the war, I found my girlfriend. We got married. We had a family. Every day I wake up, enjoy with someone I love, in peace. And he's got to wake up every morning with what he did.
The guilt and the regret and all that sort of...
And I said to him, have you forgiven him? And he said, yeah, I have. And you look him in the eye and he really has. And I think to myself, if a man who survived the Holocaust can forgive the concentration camp guard who lives on the same street as him, like, I can forgive the person who just cut me off in traffic. Like, I don't have to stand on the horn. I just let it go.
Yeah.
I can just let it go.
Has books always been your safe place, or the place that you've gone to, feel more comfortable, more yourself, and to learn and grow?
Books and podcasts. So I'll be finding yours after this.
Mind your head.
Right.
Yeah. Is that always been your sort of safe place? Even growing up as a kid, you always gravitated towards.
Yeah, school and home weren't super great. So as I said, I found bits of myself in history and bits of myself in books, and put yourself together.
Yeah. I love that. Thanks so much for coming.
Yeah,
chat with
lovely
me.
to meet you.
Appreciate it, mate.
Cheers.
You have a good afternoon. Are your
You
kids
too.
there, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Love it. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Mind your head.
Mind your head.
All right. I'll give it a listen.
Thanks, mate. Have a good afternoon.
I've always asked my guests, what are your 3 non-negotiables for living a healthy and full life? For me, it's movement, community, and good nutrition. I've learned that what you fill your body with plays a massive role in how you feel physically and mentally. That's why I use True Protein. They're an Aussie brand doing things the right way. Clean, natural supplements with no artificial additives or fillers. Everything's made in-house in Sydney's northern beaches using the highest quality ingredients sourced from around the world. Whether it's supporting energy, improving focus, or reducing fatigue, their products genuinely help me show up better every single day. And just like Mind Your Head, they live by values I stand by. Be true, be you, and take care of your whole self.
You ready? What's your name?
Hugo.
Hugo, I'm Elliot.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hold that next to your mouth.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have a mental health podcast, and I come down here to ask people questions. So this week's question is, what can't you live without?
I think with no dreams, you stay where you are, and you can evolve in life.
Yeah.
So I think dreams are essential.
What are your dreams?
I want to, the day I die, I want to be proud of who I have been, and what have I made in life, and that's it. That's it.
No regrets.
Yeah, no regrets.
Yeah. What have you got coming up? Have you got anything plans coming up? Have you got some dreams that you want to do in the future?
For the moment, I'm like living a dream because I came from France to live here.
Yeah. Do you like it here?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's very good. And
Are you staying long?
1 year.
1 year,
Yeah, we are working and enjoying.
Yeah.
When there is sunshine, it's better, but it's not so bad.
It's not too bad, is it?
Yeah.
Are you going to come back?
In Australia later?
Yeah, later.
Maybe, I don't know.
You don't know
maybe.
yet.
It's a very good country.
Yeah.
But I would like to do many things with friends.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
I don't know. We'll see the next.
Awesome. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good afternoon.
You too.
See ya.
It's Malibu.
What's your name?
Malibu.
I love that name. I'm Elliot. Nice to meet you. So this week's question is, what can't you live without?
I don't know what that means.
So, what's something that's really special to you?
Bibby.
Bibby. And who's Bibby? Do you want to explain who Bibby is?
My bunny, and it has a stinky ear.
So he's got a special ear that's been rubbed his whole life. So it's got holes in it. It's a special bunny.
I love that.
Yeah. Is there anything? What else is special to you?
Atlas.
Atlas. And who's Atlas?
My puppy dog.
And where's your puppy dog?
Right there.
Right there.
Awesome.
What breed is the puppy?
Twickafoodle.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. So it's Cavoodle, just a miniature
A
one.
little miniature one.
Yeah.
How good's that?
Yeah. What he's doing?
So I've got a mental health podcast, and every week I come down here and ask strangers questions.
Yeah.
And the audience sends in questions they want me to ask strangers. So
yeah, right.
this week's question is, what can't you live without?
Yeah.
So
What can't you live without?
well, for me, the number one thing is exercise. Like, I've gone through my ups and downs, and good days, but especially bad days. Like, I always gravitate towards exercise. It doesn't have to be gym. It can be going out for a surf or swimming. But that's always the thing when I'm overwhelmed, or if I'm stressed out, or if I've got things going on, or a lot of head noise.
Yeah.
Even if it's just going for a run, like, that is always the one. My wife's like, if things are going on at home, my wife will be like, have you gone for a run yet? Have you
done your values today?
Those sorts of things. And like, when I tick those, a couple of things off, go to the gym, come back, I'm just a different person. So
Good on ya.
I think they're the things that I can't live without for sure. What about you?
Man, honestly, it's like, I had like two big goals when I was growing up. One was financial, and one was I just wanted to be a dad. So I've got a son as well. I've got a son. He's 8. Well, he turns 8 in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's just like do you have kids?
So I just found out my wife's pregnant. So
congrats, man! That's awesome.
I know.
Cut it out.
So that was going to be my follow-up is some dad advice, because like, my dad's had a really traumatic upbringing that he did his best to not influence how he was a father.
Yeah.
But some things sort of filtered through that affected me and my brothers growing up, and that is on the forefront of my mind. That for the last years, I try to work through that so I don't pass those things down to my kids. So some dad advice.
Well, first things first is everyone says there's a different feeling of love, but it's like you finally got a real purpose here. It's like right now your life is selfish. All you're doing is you're existing in a world that requires evolution, and you're not contributing to that. So you bring your child into the world, you've taken that first step.
Yeah.
But it's like, honestly, it's like we had a baby shower yesterday, and they asked us this, and the piece of advice we got, I reckon probably a decade ago, they're like, make sure the kids fit into your life and not the other way around.
Yes.
You know, but it's like, same thing, I had a horrible upbringing, like a horrible childhood. So it's like, I wanted to be the dad that I never had. But at the end of the day, it's like, you're going to muck your kids up somehow, you know? So it's like, it's so much of it is intention, but all they want is you. You know, it's like a lot of people say, it's like, you know, my kids, you know, it's like, my kids, what's the word they use? Like, my kids like playing up or as being mischievous, you know, it's like, but the reality is like, they're just doing that because it's the only way they know how to get your attention, because it's that only moment of the day where you snap at them and it's like, they've finally got your attention. It's all they know how to seek. But it's like, comes down to intention, but being present. But it's like, we're in business, and so often you become obsessed with business to create this life that you forget to actually live the life you're trying to create.
The freedom that you
know?
want.
Yeah.
Is that always a hard balance when you're running a business and also trying to be a present
100%.
parent? And like,
we live a pretty incredible life. Like, we're so blessed with, you know, the life we've created. It's like, now we gave our kids everything because I had nothing. Now it's like, now where are they going to get their hunger from? So we're trying to like reparent.
Man,
you know,
that's such a good topic, because how do you build resilience without going through a little bit of suffering and hardship?
100%.
You know, and you don't want your kids to suffer so much, but at the same time, you're thinking they can't be entitled either. Like, you can't give them everything, but you want to give them, you know, the things that you didn't have.
100%.
So they're the things that run through my head, because my dad, I think about his childhood that he told me about. It was so bad, but he's so resilient.
Yeah.
And he did the same thing.
And that's what made him,
yes,
you know?
that's what made him. But he grew up going, I wanted to give you everything that I didn't have, or nothing or what I got.
Yeah.
And we had a very easy, you know, chilled life, which is what Dad wanted. But a lot of us grew up without having that really deep resilience, like, honestly, that we learned later on in life. But as kids, like...
It's the same. It's like, I think, you know, the life the person I've become is because of the hardships, you know? So it's like, how can you like give them both?
Yeah.
So it's like, now it's like, we homeschool our kids. So it's trying to teach them the value of like, where does money come from? You know, money is exchange. It's like, your chores at home, you don't get paid for that. That's just what we do as a family. Money comes from adding value to people, or, you know, solving problems. So Xander, for example, go and read 2 pages of Think and Grow Rich, and you've got to teach your sister and I'll pay you for it. You know, it's like, how can you think outside of the box? But like what you're saying is like work-life balance. You've got to like, work-life balance is bullshit. Like there's no such, what is balance? Balance doesn't exist. It's a perspective from one's mind. It's like, at the end of the day, like, so for example, we help business owners, you know, get their life back in scale, for example. And a lot of them say, mate, I just want to be, you know, want to get more hours with my kids. I'm like, well, brother, the 15 minutes you have with your kids at night at the moment, you're not present, you switch off. Let's start there. Let's learn the habits that you need to put into place so you can actually be present. So it's like, there's no such thing as work-life balance. If you want an extraordinary life, it's going to take extraordinary sacrifice. But then sacrifice, again, is another perspective. So it's like, everything has to have some sort of goal tied to it that's meaningful. She's come to introduce Bibi.
Hello, is that Bibi, is it?
But
balance looks different to everyone, doesn't it?
It is.
Like, you know, people think balance is like 50-50, but I'm like, but that's not balance. Balance could be 70-30. Balance could be something else.
It's, like, you know, for example, with my wife, it's like, you know, there's no 50-50 with us. Some days I need to be 90% and she's 10%. Some days she needs to be 70% and I'm 30. You know, it's like, it's learning how to like, you know, so I think in the West where everybody's trying to seek who's right and wrong, especially in relationships, but it's like, why don't you seek to understand rather than what's right or wrong?
Yeah, I love that, because when you're right and wrong, there's always going to be a loser, isn't it? And you don't want a partner to be a loser.
No, it's like, for example, it's like, let's use this as an example. So, for example, tell me what you see on the back of this.
I see road.
What colour is it?
It's black.
Bullshit, I see white road. We can argue back and forth. From your perspective, you're right. From my perspective, I'm right. But if I turn it, we meet in the middle, we both see the same thing, right?
So it's trying to find that common ground, that
like
that
everything is perspective, but everybody's tied up in this world. It's how you condition. Like, you know, we're all born limitless, but you're conditioned out of it, right? It's like, you evolve through this life, you go through school, you're told what you're good at, what you're not good at, labelled fucking dyslexic or ADD from not being able to sit still. Put my son in a classroom, he'd be disruptive within the first day. Put him in front of some Lego or on a bike or creative, he's different, his genius comes
he'll
out.
excel. Yes, absolutely.
You know, it's just like, we're brought into this world where it's like, it's not designed for you to be different, it's designed for you to conform.
Yeah, that's what they want.
So,
they want factory workers. They don't want,
But if there's any parents like, you know, watching this, it's like, the biggest advice I was like, I had to reparent myself, you know, it's like,
did you?
You know, it's like learning, like, for example, raising a son was one thing, then raising a daughter was completely different again. But a book that helped me a lot it's called Parenting Right from the Start by Vanessa Lapointe. And she's like a child psychology GS expert sort of thing. And so it was just such a cool book to learn how to, you know, instead of like thinking there's a hierarchy. At the end of the day, they're just another being on this earth trying to learn from you. And it's like, if you're triggered, that's your work, not theirs.
Yes.
A lot of the time, if you're, if you're getting angry or triggered, it's like, has nothing to do with the child. That's your issue. And that's where the gold is, there's this saying, it's, the cave you're avoiding holds the treasure you see. And it's those uncomfortable conversations. And you notice with your wife, it's like, she'll be the one that triggers you the most because they know you the deepest, right? But it's like every time you point the finger, you give your way of power. But I used to always use this analogy. My mentor gave me, he goes, every time you point your finger, brother, 3 are pointing back. I've had me fingers painted above my daughter before.
I've seen that like that.
Every time you point your finger, you got 3 pointing back. It's like your life. It's like, if you're successful, it's your fault. If you're unsuccessful, it's your fault. If you're a great parent, it's your fault. If you're not a great parent, it's your fault. Everything is your fault. But everybody is defaulted because you're raised that way. It's like, who did it? It's like, tell me how it was. It's like, no, it's like, everything is your fault.
I love that. All the power is with us. Like,
100%.
Because I read this book, is The Courage to be Disliked. I'm not too sure if
Cool.
you've heard of it. And it talks about, like, we have all the choices for how we react to things.
Yeah.
You always want to put blame, or you want to say, it's not me, it's someone else.
Yeah.
Well, when you actually take ownership and go, for the healing process, just to go, this is all me.
Yeah.
I'm in control of all this healing.
Yeah.
I don't need them. I don't need an apology. I don't need a sorry. I don't need an explanation why they did that. Because that all is, it's all me.
Yeah.
And then
100%.
I started doing that, and I started to come a lot better, and my healing journey started to go a lot better, and the relationship with my mum and dad got a lot better, and all that started to sort of get better once I accepted that I'm in control.
100%. 100%.
And the journey never stops, does it?
Man,
The
Conte,
healing.
you've got to be a student of life. Just always be learning.
Yeah.
Always.
Thank you very much.
No, done.
Great to meet you.
Thanks, man. You too.
Are you local, are you?
Yeah, we are local.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Just search DION on Instagram. It's like a yellow background.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. You'll be able to
I'll
find
give you
us.
guys a follow.
Yeah, done, man.
Yeah, awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Good luck with it all.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Mind Your Head. If you'd like to support the show, be sure to subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcasts. It really supports the show and helps others discover us. Don't forget to join us on Instagram and TikTok at mindyourhead.podcast. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land in which we record this podcast, the Gubbi Gubbi people. We pay our respects to their elders, past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to all Indigenous peoples. We honour their enduring connection to the land, waters and culture, and recognise their invaluable contributions they make to our communities. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.